Alright, so let's try this again. So this is not really a Hamachi tutorial, but it's just, kind of me using Hamachi and kind of what we use it for. It works well as a backdoor in it, just in case I can't do, like, maybe the IP at my house changed for some reason, because I don't have a static IP, I don't pay for that, nor do I really want to, because I wanted to keep my internet bill as low as I can. But because I don't have a static IP, it can and has changed. It jumps around to something else. And so this, which I haven't used all the time, it's not like something that I've always used and I live by it and stuff, or I swear by it. It's not like that. It's just something that I found useful for this purpose. But so these machines are, so this machine's in California, this machine's in Springville, it's mine. This is the same machine. Server box, same machine, just two different networks. That's why they show up twice. Same thing for this computer. It's called, pardon my cold. This computer is called Black Plague, and it doesn't show up in here because, it only sees its clients. It doesn't see itself, because that would be not helpful. But I'll show you something, just where it doesn't really matter. Anyway, server box, same machine. That's in Springville. This machine, dad's underscore server, that's in Provo. And so I can see these machines on the network. I know that they're alive because it's green, and they're on and running and doing well, or at least they appear to at least be doing this well, being around. And so they're accessible, and that's kind of useful just in case your IP changes, like I said, and you can't get to them through the IP or the domain that you were using, the name. Like I have a DynDNS.org or .com website. I have a name with them that's the free name that when you don't pay for it, it will stop working after a month or so if you don't log in and do something on your account. So that's kind of annoying, and that's happened to me where they've deleted my account because I'm not a premium user, I'm not a paid user, nor do I really want to be, because it's a useful service. But if they offer the free one, I'm not lazy enough to be like, oh, I'm so lazy that I won't go and log into their site once a month. It is annoying, whatever. But these machines, I can see their Samba shares. And this is the D drive on my server at home, and I can log into this via SSH and SFTP, and that works well. But this is the contents over Samba, over the Hamachi bridge that this created. And here's the share to my dad's server. Same thing, it's going through the Hamachi thing, through their servers and stuff. I would hope that it's encrypted on their end too, so they can't even see in. I'm not counting on that, but at the same time, we don't really transmit or send and transfer a lot of sensitive material. It's just stuff that might get us in trouble. I don't know. They're not secrets or anything. They're just large files. But this is a server that's in California, and this has no shares because we didn't do any Samba shares on that one. That's FTP shares only. But we did it. We are using this because this server, we have no admin rights on the network, so we can't forward ports. We can't assign port 22 or 21 to this machine. So we're doing it like this with this Hamachi adapter on here, this virtual adapter on that machine, so that we can get to it, and I can send things to it and get things from it, and that way we don't have to worry about not having admin rights on the network. But you can do everything that you can is with stuff that's on your local network. When you're at home, if you've got a machine that you do remote desktop like I do. Let's see if it'll come back. That should be the one that I was looking for. So this is my machine at home, I believe. Oh crap! I messed up one key and I got to start over because I don't know where I am. I got hacked once. Somebody saw stuff and they were like extra accounts on my server, and I was like, that's not good at all. I don't know what happened. I don't know how that happened, but I took it offline at that point. I unforwarded ports, just deleted servers and uninstalled like the FTP server that I was using. At least from the like you couldn't see it, not from online, and took it offline for a weekend until I figured out how I could protect it better. But see, like here's Black Plague, here's Black Plague. This is just from the server side, or my server at home showing that my laptop is logged in and awake and on. But here it's just builds that tunnel, and you can go and do remote desktop. You can do Samba through it. You can do FTP through it. We'll do FTP real quick. We'll do it to. We should have one already up that's available. See if that one, not that one. It looks like I changed the password to that one. Go like that. No. No, that won't work. Yeah, so I changed the password. So let's go. No, what am I doing here? Copy the IP version 4 address, and then we're going to go paste that in here. So it'll go over the Hamachi adapter through and find this IP, which is easy to find because it's right there in the network. I believe my username is Jimmy. Port 21 because it's FTP, and it should go. Yep, it is. So you can transfer things over to FTP. FTP is the faster way. SFTP over your LAN, like from one device to another. If you're trying to do backups like that, like I do, I discovered the SFTP, and I think that's why SFTP is like that. Is because SFTP is secure file transfer protocol. It's like SCP or SSH FTP. It's not the same as FTP. That's what they make a big deal about that online. When you read about it, like, what is SFTP? Is it just secure file transfer protocol? It is secure, but it's not FTP. It's SSH, SCP, SFTP. That's what it is. FTP, it just sends from one file to another. SFTP, it encrypts it, sends it, decrypts it. That's how it works. So, or at least that's how I understand it to work. If I'm wrong, please tell me. I would love to know, because I want to know about vulnerabilities and stuff. I don't want to be sending things around the world, or wherever I'm sending them to, if it's vulnerable. If people can see your login, see what you're sending, that's not good. So if I'm doing this wrong, let me know. I'd appreciate it. But so I can transfer things and grab things from here, just like I was at home. It's going to be as slow as your internet connection is, but it shows these things up like they're supposed to be. So that's FTP. So that's basically the two things that I thought were useful with this Hamachi adapter, this little software LAN port. It gets you to where you need to be. I wish you could install it on everything. I wish that you could tether it to things like, put it on your phone and then plug your phone into your Xbox and then, do LAN games like that. That'd be really cool, but they don't offer those things for a reason. If you did that, then it's just like, oh, let's just play on a little LAN game and then screw it. Xbox Live, what's that? What do you need that for anyway? PlayStation 3, what do you need that stuff for anyway? It's not, so they don't want you to do that. They want you to pay for their service. They want you to pay for all that crap, and I don't like that. But this is what we were doing. It's cool because you could leave it at a school or some kind of place that has a good internet connection. Maybe you don't have a good internet connection, and the place that you're leaving it at does. If it's a laptop like this, you could tuck it away somewhere, and like above a ceiling tile or in the wall or something, behind a book or something. Plug it in, so it's got power, it's got Wi-Fi, so the connection stays good. And Hamachi would just run. You could get to it from wherever it is. Doesn't matter if you don't have admin rights, because you can get right to it as if you were on the LAN with Hamachi. I was explaining that before in a video that was like hastily done and in the car. It's on my channel here. But this is just like showing you. This is how it works and why it's cool. Geez, the more I talk, the more wheezy I get. Get a little drink here. I had a cold for a while. It's killing me. I don't like it. Can hardly breathe. Wake up. Awful. Anyway, it's cool. I love my little laptop now. I thought this laptop was dead. This is not part of Hamachi, just like me talking. I thought this laptop was dead, and I'm glad it's not dead. Apparently, after the 2 years that I've had it, the power adapter, the power brick, went bad. I cut it open and spliced it together, and it worked again. But I wanted to just order a generic one, so it was like, you know, solid and no wires are exposed. Also, so I've got this big battery on there. My old battery, the stock battery that it came with, one of the cells in it was stopped up. Like, you know, I don't know what causes a lithium-ion cell to stop up, but because it's like, you know, in series with the other two, it was holding back any electricity from flowing. It was creating an open circuit. So I checked it on the voltmeter, and I found that it was just the one battery. It was not that they all drained down to being, you know, not enough voltage. It wasn't like that. It's the one battery stopped working, which sucks, but whatever. What can you do? New battery was like $30. I think the charger was like $14.10 or something. Very little. But having those two things makes me want to use my laptop again more. Just having a full machine, you know, I considered using our Android tablet and buying the computer keyboard dock thing with the extra battery, a couple of USB ports, and a full SD card. I considered that, and just using a tablet with an Android operating system as a laptop, you know, replacement. But that doesn't come with an Ethernet port. It goes everything over Wi-Fi, and Wi-Fi's cool, but I prefer to have an Ethernet port for when I'm flashing routers or doing other things that are, you know, need to be faster than Wi-Fi. So I'm glad that my laptop isn't dead. It was just the battery was being stupid and the charger didn't work. Anyway, that's the end of this video. I'll have to make another one with some more useful information, but that's some useful information for me, Jimmy, and this is the Teach About Tech channel. Watch my videos. I don't care if you subscribe. I just want to get the message out there. Let's get some, you know, community participation. If you got stuff to share, I would love to hear it and learn about it, as long as it's going with networking, computers, guns, whatever. But that's it. Have a good one.